and welcome to Atrocity Press Live, LIVE, Liggity Live. So, with me as always, Johnny Reed, the
Hey.
co-writer for Mary Machine Gun, main writer for the Human Hunters, and co-writer on Teenage Ninja Bimbos. So he's
Yes.
got plenty of writing work got going on. So how was the shop's Black Friday, man?
He was pretty good. We did all right.
Sweet. Good to hear.
How was your Thanksgiving?
It was pretty nice. We had the in-laws over, ate a bunch of turkey, had too much left over, so we got a bunch in the refrigerator. I'm gonna end up making soup out of it, I think.
Nice.
How about
My
you?
family does the whole green rice thing, and then they put the turkey in the green rice after the fact.
Oh, okay.
So
That works. How was your Thanksgiving?
it was good. Hung out with the family, did well.
Sweet. I'm gonna send this link to some of the buddies that I got, the Bullet Club, see if they want to come in. If not, that's fine. We can go ahead and get started here. We'll go over. It is the final day, 24 hours
I know.
of Human Hunters crowdfunding. So how's the month been treating you, Johnny? I mean,
It's just been like all nerves for me. It's like every day getting up and checking. Every day, where are we at?
So have you gotten to the point where you check it like every hour or every couple hours yet?
Oh yeah, that's been for like days. And I mean, if I sit down behind my computer to do schoolwork or check emails, that's the first thing I do.
Yep.
I'm like Black Friday sales, and I'm checking. What is Kickstarter doing?
Well, speaking of that, let's go ahead and add this to the stream.
Nice.
Tales of the Tape, $4,570 pledged out of 132 sexy backers. 14 whopping hours to go.
I got to learn that whole sexy caliber or whatever that stage you have.
Right now, we're adorable.
We're adorable.
Yeah, you're adorable for 100, and then at 200, you're cute. At 300, you're sexy, and at 400, you're smoking. And then 500, 600, no one's ever got that far, so we haven't aimed it yet.
So what we need is all those backers in the future. Don't buy multiple books on one order. Do like 12 orders.
They'd have to have like 12 different accounts.
That's true. Yeah, that is true. It'd be funny though.
Yeah, but it's doing quite well. Quite well.
It'd be nice if tonight we could push over that 5,000 mark. That would be awesome.
Yeah, that'd be fantastic if it goes over $5,000 tonight. So what is Human Hunters, Johnny? You're the main writer. You take it away.
For all those that haven't watched one of our podcasts or seen us on the other shows, Human Hunters is basically a combination of your classic literature monsters and what Max has dubbed the A-Team. And you kind of throw in, a little bit of the Mission Impossible. What we're really trying to do is put a modern spin on our Universal characters. A lot of people, when they do the stories or the retellings, they always have Dracula or a werewolf, and they're in modern day and they don't know what a phone is or they don't know what a sink is. Yeah. We're doing quite the opposite. We're showing that these guys have been around for centuries, which usually makes them the smartest people in the room. So not only do they know about all the technology of today in many ways, and so a couple of the characters in particularly, they help shape the technology of today.
Yep, that they have.
I guess we could start off with our first. Do you want to go through all the people that made it? I think we just scrolled past it, but let's go through that.
Okay, we'll go through it there. It's a 34-page book, monster of intense art and story. The art is provided by Mateus Duarte, who did Neo Tokyo, The Truth is a Virus, which is fantastic. That book is great. His art is fantastic. I mean,
It's gotten better. I mean, it doesn't even look like the same guy almost. He's evolving just at a fast rate.
Yeah, those anatomy classes really helped it out. So
Yeah.
The inking's done by Fran Cord, which is Fern Cord's brother. He's done Neo Tokyo, The Truth is a Virus, and some other things with us. Carol Cord she's our flatter. She does all of our flats for everything that we put out. So, and then Adam Ramos is bringing his debut to the colors, but it's definitely something worth seeing.
Which we'll preview here in a moment.
Yeah, his colors are amazing. Written by main writer of Johnny Reed, who works on American Machine Gun, Teenage Ninja Bimbos from Deep Space, and me. We got a couple people coming in from the back. All right, let's bring them in real quick. Get the mouse over there. Niobe. Big Daddy Bowser. What's up?
Not much.
Yeah, we're just here chatting about this is the closeout stream for
how many hours left?
14.
14 hours.
Yeah.
Yep.
This is the closeout stream because I can't come on at 10 o'clock in the morning, 9 o'clock in the morning tomorrow because I'm too busy.
What's happening tomorrow, brother?
I just got to go to the doctor's office and pick up a prescription.
Roger that, man. The countdown is on, ladies and gentlemen. It is Human Hunters, as you heard. 14 hours left to go, inching towards that stretch goal of $5,000.
Yeah. You come in here, sound all professional and shit.
Yeah, look at that.
You know me. I'm ready to go, Max. I'm actually eating dinner right now, so I might mute myself for a little bit here.
That sounds about right. That's cool.
Yeah, man.
We got to fit. You almost forgot. We got SK there.
Oh shit! Yeah, almost. I just was talking to him the other day, and SK on the
Yeah.
lettering.
I was too. That guy's awesome.
Who's fantastic. I like. If you guys get a chance, check out comics2movies.com. That's his website and his channel on on YouTube, and they do a lot of different things on there, like lettering stuff. They do.
Well, actually, he's got one out there of Human Hunters. You know, if you want to actually see a page of Human Hunters actually lettered, he's got one of those. You know, the fast frame to actually show you how he goes through and actually does a lettering of the panels.
Yep, and that's got a lot of views actually.
Yeah, they get hit 1,000 this week.
Yeah,
if I recall.
I just dropped the stream into the Fate Legion chat there, so hopefully we get a couple of stragglers.
Sweet,
nice,
awesome. I will be right back.
We appreciate
the Human Hunters. We'll get to those. When we get to the
There we go.
Here's the art. This is what people want.
The bread and butter.
People want to see the artwork. Okay, so
I want to see.
We start out with the choppy C. Get it? And
remind me to throw something at you the next time I'm actually physically with you.
You've got the Frankenstein.
No, we have no Gene Wilder in this book.
And his equipment in the body is on the boat. This is the third act of Mary Shelley's Frankenstein, where he's throwing the body parts and the lab equipment and everything overboard because he's decided that he doesn't want to create another monster because he can't have it weighing on his conscience because the first monster was bad enough.
Right.
And he chucks it all overboard.
Splash.
And then as he's leaving, the lightning hits the water, which causes her body to jerk to life, which once again, as we always bring it up, the hand movement there with the bubbles and the stuff. I mean, Mateus really nailed it. And the colors.
Oh, yeah.
Just set it all off. So, man, I get a million email notifications. Keeps bringing over a thing. Blue shirt guy keeps tagging me in something.
That sounds like that's phenomenal.
It is phenomenal. We must be sharing sharing the
link.
link. Yeah.
Yeah, I just shared out your video to a couple spots, man.
Yeah.
Gonna get as many eyes on this as possible, people. If you are out there and you cannot support, we understand. However, if you can share out the link, the
Yeah.
video, point people. Excuse me, I nearly choked on a French fry.
Yeah, don't choke yourself.
Right?
Yeah.
Point people in this direction and see if Human Hunters is something that they will dig.
Yeah, because it's definitely something that we dig. I've read the book 30 times now, and I can't get enough of it. It's badass. And then, of course, there's our glory shot of her coming out of the ocean.
I love
Yep.
that. The glory shot.
And then we jump from then to now, where she is hanging upside down inside of the private collector's location.
Lair.
Yep. And they are breaking in.
Nice.
Just like the way we break Richard in,
Yeah.
Sure,
Yeah.
why not? 5 times over.
right?
Then we got she's taking down the alarm system. So me and SK got together and got these legit alarm schematics to use on the screen.
Yep.
Nice.
And then we got the fabric dancing thing, which at first I wasn't really too happy with, but then I really kind of liked it. I liked the idea of it being different.
Almost like the Cirque du Soleil thing.
Yep,
Yep.
it's exactly what it is. And
And basically, real quick here to just emphasize the character up there that is Cleo. She is our tech guru.
Oh, cool. So in
That
other
is
words,
waifu
the
number
mo-
266.
The monster version of Oracle.
pretty much Batman's Oracle. She's the one that she goes with them, because as you'll see in the book, but she typically doesn't get too involved in a lot of things.
And there's our Batman.
Then Christine decides, should I take it or should I not? Should I wait? And then she's like, you know what? It's no fun if I don't take it.
Yeah. Yeah, because that's basically the setup here is Cleo is trying to take down the alarm. So she's positioned over this vase and trying to get the timing just right to pull that vase right when the alarm goes up. It's disconnected. Our adrenaline junkie here says the hell with it and just goes ahead and grabs the vase.
Yeah, saying I'm exercising the ancient tradition of yoinkage.
Yes.
And
Which
the
leads
alarm-
us to our JC Black, her backup.
who is the werewolf man,
Yep.
and he's the only one that can hear the alarm because it's a silent alarm, and he's the wolf. Get it?
Nice touch.
Yep. And then he berates her for setting the alarm off. There's a little back and forth. Then he says that he smells some guards coming. One of them just had garlic, and then they tell him to take him down. And he transforms and prepares to take him down.
Nice.
And this is not your traditional werewolf where you got to wait for the full moon. Anytime he wants to change,
Yep.
he goes feral.
This is the world of darkness werewolf.
Yep, pretty much.
Yeah, you're talking my backyard right there.
I used to represent a White Wolf for the card game.
Nice.
Really?
Yeah, back in the 90s. yeah.
Jihad.
Jihad and Elder Kindred Network.
See, now I'm
Okay.
just jealous of you. See,
Well, I used to talk to Lisa and Steve regularly down in Georgia over IRC and MSN back in the day.
Nice.
hey, hold on. I'm picking up the names you just dropped. Let me give them to you.
I'll take it.
IRC. Oh
Oh, yeah. No, I was a huge. I did a lot of the vampire role play and live action back in the day.
Hey, I could tell you some stories about LARPing. That would.
What's your favorite clan? We're going to go sideways here for a minute. What's your favorite clan?
Ruha.
Tremere.
Ruha? Oh, Tremere?
The
For me,
D&D
it's
Max-
geeks. The D&D geeks
I
that
s-
were told the magic was real.
Nice.
I still like Ventru. They're just the classic suave vampire.
Look, if
See,
you're
I
gonna
was-
do a hot, sexy character in Vampire, you gotta go brew hop and just dunk on presence completely. Just like max that right out. man.
Nope,
You could
I
do
did that with
Torgal.
Rob Nose. Rob Nose is is my favorite.
Oh,
Yeah.
nice.
I always did the Rob Nose.
Yeah, but that's Sabat stuff.
Oh yeah, well Sabat, they could do all sorts of cool shit and get away with it. The Masquerade, forget that.
Yeah.
That's for little wussies.
So we've got Kickstarter, or we've got Human Hunters on digital. You can grab it for $5 PDF. If you live overseas, that's the way I would suggest doing it if you want to just read the story. If you're not there to collect the covers or something, or collect the book itself, then you just want to read the story, I would go with the PDF version because it's going to save you a bunch of money in the long run.
Nice.
And we'll skip.
But
on.
you'll miss out on great art.
Yeah. Holding the great art.
That's right.
Hmm.
The
then
characters.
We got cover A by Mateus Duarte, who's the interior artist. It's Atrocity Press policy to have the
Mhm.
interior artist do cover A. So that way you know exactly what you're getting on the inside, kind of matches what you're getting on the outside. Obviously, you do covers, you put a little more detail into it, but the art's going to be the same.
That's always been my pet peeve. I hate books that the art on the outside is different than the inside. It drives me up the wall. I hate that.
I've always hated it too because it's not as bad anymore because you get to see the inside of the art and stuff like that through like Kickstarters. Like, people will do like we do, like a giveaway for
Granted.
free and stuff like that. But still, I'll get hammered at the comic book shop because I'll still be like, that's cool. Let me grab that book. Let me get this book. And then I go home and I look at it. I'm like, this art is trash.
That's what happens when you go with the Diamond. When you go through Diamond, they only show the cover most of the time.
That's true.
I really wish they would do like the cover and like a page, and that way you could really know what you're getting.
You know how much ad space and that would cost?
Yeah, no shit.
Oh, granted.
And then that book would be twice as large then. That Diamond magazine would be twice as large if every
Well,
book.
no, you could shrink them down a little bit, shrink them, and and throw two of them in the same panel.
Yeah.
All right. And then,
Should we use that and go through and name all the characters, or you want to do that later?
We can do that now. We've
All
got
right.
right here. We've got Radu, who is the James Bond / Bruce Wayne.
Bruce Wayne.
He's the Charlie to all these angels here.
You had all the hello nurses.
Next to him is Cleo. She's, as Johnny said, she's our tech junkie. She's the one that does all the computer stuff, all the hacking. She speaks a whole bunch of languages.
36.
Yeah, 36 different languages.
Just,
She's super genius level intellect.
photographic memory.
Yeah, idyllic memory. Eidetic memory, is that what it's
Eidetic.
called? Eidetic memory.
Yep.
Yep. Next to her, we've got a big 7, 8 foot, 9 foot tall guy with a bunch of
Scars.
all over his body. So I guess you could guess, but his name is Victor Stein. So that's what he's going by now, at least.
Used to be Frank N.
Well, and that's one thing, as you're going through and seeing these characters, is we do a lot of flashbacks. And as we do future issues, you're little by little going to be, these characters are going to be revealed, who they are, their backstories, because in some cases, they've been around for centuries. So we have a lot of story that we can tell.
Retro, I'm disappointed in you for insinuating that would be Frankenstein. You should know better. Frankenstein was a scientist.
Yeah.
Hey, you could have named the monster Franken.
No, he was named Prometheus. Get it right.
Prometheus in the original. Yep. Well played, sir.
The modern Prometheus.
Yes.
Below our modern Prometheus is the female creature that came out of the ocean that we've seen already. Her name is Kirstine. Next to her, we've got JC Black, the werewolf, who we've also seen. And then above him in the top hat and the voodoo makeup. We've got Dr. Juan
Dr. Juan.
Montclair.
Yep.
Montclair. He's the voodoo doctor of the group. He does all the potions and the powders and all those different types of things. He likes all that stuff. And then
He actually sacrifices the chicken to Joe Boo because Joe Boo needs a refill.
then we've got in the center, we've got this blonde bombshell we named Freya, and we're going to leave it at that for now.
Waifu 324.
Yep. Cover B, or as also known as Larry's Choice.
Cover badass. Cover
is-
Mariah Bendis. B
Yep.
for Bendis.
is by Mariah Benes. She's the sister of Ed Benes, the superstar DC guy. And she's a superstar in her own right because she's been with us since Mary Machine Gun issue 1.
Nice.
She's done a cover ever since, every time, and they're always just awesome. She always does a fantastic job on everything that she does for us, and everything she does for anyone. She gives 110%, which is always fantastic. And just look at those. The forms of the figures of the females are just awesome.
Yeah, the layers of hair.
Yep.
Yeah.
Hello,
then-
nurse.
I like the outfits.
Call
Yeah.
Miss Cleo today. That,
Yep.
that is.
See,
damn.
Waifu 334 in the back is looking great, man. Yeah.
Call Miss Cleo.
266.
That's Miss Cleo. That's Cleo. She is sitting on the Sphinx and has all of her gold jewelries and all that stuff on. This one is done by Alzira Alves, who is the head of the. Oh, Tom's not here.
Nope.
Racundo Studio. I always get it wrong.
I'm not even going to tell you because I think it's too fun hearing you do it wrong.
I know, right? Say it again, Max.
Rashundo, Raccoon Hose. I don't know.
There's a comic
This-
book.
Raccoon Hose.
Yeah.
And then Human Hunters Halloween edition sold out because it was only available on Halloween, the day this campaign launched. Sold out. Sold plenty of them. Sold out. The cover is by Fern Cord with the
Yep.
colors by Fern Cord. He did it all. So. Oh no, that's
Is
by
that the first cover?
It's Fran Cord.
Fran Cord.
Yeah, Fernando's brother did that one. That's right. Fran
Is that his
Cord-
first one?
No, he did a Mary Machine Gun cover for us too. He did the Indiegogo exclusive cover for Mary Machine
Oh,
Gun,
that's right.
which got shipped today.
I haven't
So-
seen that yet.
It's coming. It should be here in about a week or so. So it got done printing and shipped today. And that one is sold out. This one is by Fern Cord.
Yeah.
And this is the secret at 80 backers unlocked it. And it's got a standard version that just comes on regular paper or a holofoil version. And I would suggest the holofoil version because as you can see in the background, those colors are designed to be a holofoil.
Very nice.
Yeah. And then our naughty cover, or not safe for work cover, which we've got Radu and all the girls looking like they're getting ready to have a wonderful, wonderful time.
Our Pimp Radu.
Yeah, Pimp Radu. This is by
Or Pimp Daddy.
this is by
This is what's
Fern.
known as the equality one.
Yeah. This is by Fern Cord as well. We'd like to have a little beefcake with our cheesecake. I like the innuendo with the champagne exploded. That's nice. And if you back that, you do get all of these because they're unlocked now. The nude prints, which we have this one right here for print 1. We've got print 2.
Which are all of Kirstine.
Yeah.
Yep.
Of course.
Print 3.
Yummy.
I like the look on her face in that one. Print 4, which just was released pretty recently.
Yep.
And then we've got our calendar, which is a very, very famous calendar. Tank is he needs a new calendar.
He does, man. He was excited to see a new calendar on the horizon.
Yeah, I've actually got. I was digging around. I couldn't find it yesterday, but I found it today for him. I was going to show it to him. This is the.
Oh, damn, right. That's why through 169.
Yep.
Ophelia.
Ophelia, yeah.
That's right. I pay attention, brother.
All right. Then we've got all the covers themselves, the pictures for the interior for the calendar,
Very nice.
which is all 3 of the girls in different costumes and different poses. You know, some of them match the holidays for the time. Some of them are just, if it's winter time, we've got a winter time type of thing. You know, we just have. Fernando had fun with it. He wanted me. He's like, let me have complete control and just basically make let me do all of it, and then I'll come back with it and you can approve it or not. And I'm like, that's a big ask, man, because if I don't like it, then you've got a lot more work to do. But of course I loved it. The dude's always on point, so
Probably made the process faster too. You know what
probably
I mean?
did.
He's like, okay, I can just draw what I want, and he's probably gonna like it, as opposed to like taking direction for each and every one of them. You know what I mean?
Yeah. And then if you remember the clock tower cover, this stand up is from the clock tower cover, and this is the 6-foot stand up that we give out every time. Next time we will give out another stand up. It'll either be Cleo or Christine, and it'll be the
No,
same.
Freya.
Oh, Freya. Yeah, Freya. And Christine.
Cleo or Freya.
Yeah, Cleo or Freya, because that is Christine.
Yep.
Man, it's been a day.
See, Johnny pays attention too.
I know.
Right?
It's been a day.
Well, if I didn't know them, there'd be some problems since I came up with them.
Right?
We'd be in a lot of trouble there.
Mm.
It's like Max forgetting what Mary's name is. You know, we'd have to get some, physical therapy going.
Madam
really.
Machine Gun.
Madam Machine.
Mm. Buffy the Machine Gun.
I'd like to make a reservation for Mary Machine Gun.
I'm gonna try that next time I book at a restaurant.
They're gonna have the police waiting for you if you do something like that.
Probably.
Machine gun.
They'll be very upset when I show up in a nun outfit too.
And you walk up to them and say, "Hi, Jack."
I just want to be there to take the pictures of that shit.
The before and after pictures.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Where was that swanky place that you did the stand-up comedy?
The
Oh,
canvas.
the Canvas Hotel. That was a swanky. I found out one after I got there. It's actually a hotel. Then on top of that is actual apartments to rent, and they are expensive.
Yeah. It's like,
It's like
for
condos,
the
right?
elite, the elite of our city, that's where they go. You know what I mean?
Oh
For
boy.
good
Like I've
tippers,
seen limos pull up to that building and all sorts of shit.
And
real
20
good
ladies
tippers.
come out with a Bruce Wayne lookalike.
Then we've got. You can get the cover collector collections. There was different because like the first day had all 4 covers, and now this one's got the 3 or 4. It's got all of the stuff. The full hunter comes with everything that we've got. The full hunter naughty edition comes with everything we've got plus the naughty cover. We have unlocked at $4,000. We unlocked the Human Hunters bookmark, which has got the Alzir Alves artwork for it, and we are aiming towards $5,000, which unlocks our beautiful rockabilly girl here. So $6,000 unlocks this one, which is the pink and white cheerleader.
Cheerleader.
There we go.
And then Freya in this was going to be a foil card because just the chrome and the snow in the background would look badass.
Yeah.
You know what else is badass? In the chat, we have Fran Cordelio dos Santos.
Oh,
And he
Fran.
says, hello. He says, hi, guys. So hello to you, Mr. Fran.
What's up, Fran? The guy's all right, and he's all over it. He will always come in and watch. He will always come in and like everything. He's all over it.
Yeah, he's checking out the show right now on YouTube. So you can go ahead and subscribe to YouTube if you're watching on YouTube. Right meow.
Yeah, meow.
Right meow.
And of course, we print with Comics Wellspring, and there is the Comics Wellspring banner.
132 sexy backers with a total of $4,570 raised. 14 days left to go.
14 hours.
14 hours, brother, not 14
Hours.
days.
Oh, 14 hours. Sorry, yeah, my apologies. 14 hours left to go. The time is ticking. The clock is counting down. You don't want to miss out. If you are one of those people who usually waits till a campaign is just about near done, well, guess what?
It's just about near done.
Now is your time.
Everybody's
your-
phone alarm is going off tonight at midnight.
Yeah, now is your time to shine.
Yeah, and I'm so looking forward to getting my copy.
How
Gonna
about
be
your
the
man
digital
Machine
for me.
Gun? It left Jamaica, New York, and then it came
It's-
back to Jamaica, New York?
Yeah, it's still at the JFK.
Welcome to shipping in 2021. You know?
Yeah. I mean,
Well,
it's been
Jamaica's
all over
right.
New York State.
Yeah, did the tourist thing. It's back in Jamaica at the JFK.
It had to
regional
sightsee a little.
facility.
It probably
you know-
thinks like this is going to New Brunswick, New Jersey, and it's like there's no such address there. What do we do? And package just gets cycled around or something.
Nobody knows where New Brunswick is. Come on.
Yeah, we're in the middle of nowheres.
I mean, that thing has to say Canada. They ain't gonna know.
Yeah, it's got Canada on it.
Yeah,
It's got
we're in limbo.
the Canadian zip code for it.
Yeah,
It's got a little polar bear sticker.
Yeah, right.
yeah. It's
got a
also
little-
got the communist flag.
Oh,
a
jeez.
little goose.
It's like a tracking number. This is your tracking number E.
Yeah, can't forget the EH at the end there.
That's 98648287848EH. Why do they always say end in EH?
You think that's bad? If you start talking to a newfie, they don't say H, they say H.
Yeah, H. And
Yeah.
yeah, they don't pronounce the like my mother talks exactly like that. When she says 3, it's tree, right?
Tree.
Yeah. You know, it is funny as shit, man. They
Tree
don't
H
pronounce
fiber.
the H in anything, man. So 3 is tree. You know what I mean? Like, fucking,
Yeah, Johnny, I'm looking forward
Let's-
to getting the book.
Yeah, it'll
Yeah.
be good. I mean, you've ordered this one, Richard?
Huh?
You ordered Human Hunters?
Yes, I did. I got the Halloween cover.
Oh,
Nice.
Yeah, that's awesome.
Yeah, it was like backer number 2, I think.
Yeah, probably. I haven't looked in a long time. I was making sure that it was you.
Let me see. It should tell me what backer I was.
Oh, you weren't number 1. You'd already be bragging.
well, we know who number 1 was.
I know.
Click, click.
Doesn't
Wasn't they say there's a law in the conversation every 12 minutes?
Yeah.
We just hit it.
Well, while we're
It's buried in there.
Hey,
Richard.
I'm behaving myself. That's why there's quiet. Just reminder.
Max can
there.
find out what backer you are faster than you probably can.
yeah,
Pussycat Club.
while we're looking at they're waiting, we'll go over some pages of our newest book, Teenage Ninja Bimbos versus Zombies from Deep Space.
It's a nice, wholesome book for all the children.
Yes. Definitely not adult themed or natured and whatsoever.
No, it's
Keep it on the bottom shelf.
yeah. Actually, it's great for putting your kids to bed.
Hey, keep it on the bottom shelf, and then they can pull it off whenever they want to read it.
So we've got some asteroids coming towards the United States, going towards New York City, and
Of
these
course.
guys are hanging outside the Pussycat Club.
Everything attacks New York.
What is the Pussycat Club? It is a strip club where the girls dress up like pussycats.
Yeah, of course it is.
There better be at least one girl named Josie there.
Or at least have a band called the Pussycat Dolls.
Nice.
Jesus.
All copyrighted. We couldn't do it. It's all trademarked.
Yep, well, trademarked.
Aw.
I don't
Thanks to
know.
that good old Riverdale show now.
Goddamn Riverdale. I gotta watch that tonight. It's such trash. I just have to like bathe in it.
And then we've got the.
You're just looking for the Sabrina, the teenage witch scenes. I know you.
It's all about Veronica. Come on.
Veronica. Yep, that's my choice.
Little Veronica and Betty, hot love and action there.
I mean, I like Betty in the comic books, but Veronica in the TV show Riverdale.
Oh no, I have to go for the redhead.
Cheryl.
Cheryl walks around with a bow. What else do you need?
I don't know. She's got a little bit too much daddy issues and says it too often, just like Veronica for me. So, anyway, back to the story.
Yeah. That was a nice segue.
Yeah. So the
The end is near.
yeah,
After
Yes.
that conversation,
Hey, he
the end is near,
predicted it.
and then he gets crushed by the meteor.
But
Yes, it was.
the end is nigh.
He
There it
knew it.
is.
He called it. He called that one. And then the meteors start releasing this green gas that goes all over the city, which is causing people to choke and pass out and fall down and die. And
Once again, we just got to. Can you go back to that real quick?
yeah,
Because I just got to point out this colors. I mean, all these scenes up above, the grass, the colors are, I mean, the artwork, all of it, all around is awesome. But certain scenes, just that color really pops. It's almost like neon.
yeah, that green. Is
So
good.
they're huffing internet gas.
Yeah.
oh no,
Oh,
Kibble Smith is
Yeah.
mad at you.
Picked the wrong week to stop sniffing gas.
Kibble Smith is somewhere that's going, my comic didn't get made.
The girls have to escape the gas, but one of them is locked inside of the go-go cage. What do we do? What do we do?
you leave her.
Somebody just had to let it rip.
We go back to human hunters, is what we do.
Larry misses his waifu. Tell him more about her.
Yes, tell
Which
me.
one?
Yeah, which number? I'm starting to. I'm gonna keep a list, John. Like Cleo's 266. I think Freya's like 334.
I told you, man, you have so many waifus that they're about to unionize on you. Don't.
Great.
Even the state of Utah will say no to Larry.
That's too
And
much.
have.
Yeah,
And have.
12 letters
They
there.
They voted no on Proposition Larry.
So this 14 day minus 13 and a half days.
Yep.
What do we got? 14 hours to go. There we go.
Yeah,
A little
14
more than
hours
half a day.
ago. A little more than half a day. So it closes out at 10 a.m. Central Time tomorrow. So adjust for your time zone.
That's like noon for
Noon
me,
here,
John,
yeah.
and Rich here. It's noon.
Yeah.
Right.
I mean,
So lunchtime
future.
tomorrow.
what time is it there now?
It is
9:39
9.
Yep.
p.m.
You're 2 hours ahead of us.
I know because you were like, I'm going live at what was it?
7.
At 7. And like, so I was here at 8. I'm like, he ain't live yet. Like, oh fuck, I fucked up the time zone.
Oh, yeah.
Well, this isn't an IOB Comics one where we have a 1 hour window of an intro video to worry about. So.
That would have been
People love those intros, sir.
I like how defensive you just got.
process through. Okay.
People or Larry?
Larry likes Larry.
Oh, wow.
We're good friends for everybody who can't tell.
Yeah, man.
So this just went from Human Hunters to the Larry Roast. Is that what I'm hearing?
Oh, that's right. You haven't really spent a lot of time over on his channel. That's like every night
No.
there.
Daily.
Me and Max are talking about that. I haven't been over there yet.
Yeah,
Well, that's gonna
Yeah,
change.
you've been over there once, I believe.
Once, that's right. That was once. That's
There
right.
you go. He learned his lesson.
Because I forgot because he was over at ours at once as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's right, man.
That's right.
Both
So did
sides learned
they-
their lesson in parted ways.
Did they scare you away?
Max was like, "Hey, they got photos of me sleeping, man. Don't do it."
Yeah. I fell asleep again last night.
Oh my!
And I took a photo of that. Ooh.
I bet. Was I snoring?
No, you were
Yeah,
pretty silent
that's
there the other
right.
night. Yeah.
I was quiet. I had to be. I was like asleep.
I mean, you were out though because we were talking for a good hour straight. We kept calling your name. Once in a while, you make a little fucking noise like you're about to wake up. You just nod off again. You know what I mean?
You know, that's how we write comics too. So I got to wake him up all the time.
That's what I get for waking up at like 4 o'clock in the morning.
No.
Staying up until 1 o'clock in the morning.
A week at 4 a.m. because of nothing.
That's right.
Well, there's a 4 a.m.
Yeah.
Yeah,
I get
so-
up I can't say anything. I get up at 3 every morning.
Yeah.
There's a 3 in the morning.
Yeah, there is.
Dude,
There's
I
an
wake
even
up whenever
there's
I
an
feel like
AM
doing something.
after it.
It's right after Larry's lunch.
I go to bed, then I'm like, I should do one more animation before going to sleep. And then it's like 6 a.m. and I'm like, guess I'm up for the day.
It used to happen to me all the time when I was doing videos and stuff like that or websites. I'll be like, I'll just make this feature work, and then I look at the clock. It's like 4:30. I'm like, well, I might as well just stay awake.
Oh, and then I just rolled over
Oh,
to
yeah.
Adobe 2022 for all the people that are on that program there. So now I'm like, oh, look at all these new features. Human Hunters.
Is that something?
Here.
It is. You know, I was waiting for one of Max's like amazing like all-star rollovers. Like there was one night over on Niobe that we were just all completely derailing it, and it just no matter what, it just went back to Mary Machine Gun just so casually. It was so good. He's like the king of it.
Max just kept reading the script. He's like,
Yeah.
Was
great.
Mary Machine Gun said this.
But did Max ever really stop, or did he just wake up and just continue where he was going before?
Dude, I'll fucking tell you. I'll tell you this. When he did wake up, right? I don't, I'm like, Max, he's starting to come out of the slumber there, whatever. Hey, Max. Huh? Hey, Max, tell the people where they can find you. And he goes off and like, oh, you can find me at a trusty press, blah, blah, blah. We were off air for an hour. Right, I let him do the spiel and fucking.
Oh man, that's harsh.
I don't give a shit. I deserve it. I think that it might actually have something to do with this new gabapentin medicine that the doctor gave me. I think it makes me just pass out because I've never had this problem before. I mean, I've been able to stay awake. You know, I've been on duty in the military where you got to stay awake for 24 hours at a time. It's not that big of a deal to stay up for 24 hours, but I don't even realize I'm falling asleep. I'm just sitting here and then I'm just, whoa.
Well, I don't know how any medication would work on you. I mean, if you cut yourself, you bleed Coca-Cola.
I know.
I mean,
That's why I'm the anomaly.
Look, Johnny, I thought I was going to take a heart attack there last week. Max is like bringing home Wendy's or something. It looks like there was like a Pepsi cup on his desk. So I screenshot of a big red arrow and I sent it to Max. What the fuck is this?
You're about to lose sponsorship bucks, man.
Yep,
yeah, because you know, Atrocity Press is soon going to be sponsored by Coke.
They damn well should with the amount of product that goes through that place.
Trustly Press should be a shareholder in Coke.
I should be. I probably keep it. I probably keep them afloat.
You know, I can't throw stones. Back when I did soda, I don't anymore. I would do 2 Mountain Dew 2 liters a day.
Whoa.
When
That's
I
all?
did
Well,
soda-
let me rephrase. Well, that was Code Red. Oh, if I had a gig, I'd have 2 just on stage. So it was crazy.
Oh, that's nothing. That's nothing. Try 2 Rock Stars, 2 Red Bulls, and 2 Mountain Dews.
You trying to give
That's
yourself a
why-
heart attack for real?
No, that's why he's sitting there with 1 foot less than he had when he was born.
I'm immortal. I've already died twice.
There can be only two.
Me and you.
Right.
Confirmed tonight. Rich is actually a cat. He must have been dancing at that club that got hit by the cat.
Internet gas.
Oh no, that's a vision I didn't need.
Well, since you want to talk about something else, how about human hunters? We're here all night.
Yeah. We're here for another 15 minutes.
Twice on Thursday.
But that's okay. I'm having a good time. I'm tired of shilling for this book. It's doing fantastic. Everyone that's backed it, we love you. You're doing
Very much.
awesome. This is gonna really make this project just pop off, and it'll be fantastic. You guys are gonna love this story. It is. If you like action stories and you like sexy heist stuff, then you're definitely going to be in for this one.
Well, I'm backing this one also. You know, it shows you the love that you guys have for these characters already. And, you know, me and Max we're already writing all the way up to issue 4. We're going to be starting issue 4, I think, next week. We've already got the outlines all the way through like issues. I think I got the outlines all the way through 9.
Yep.
So, yeah, I mean, yeah, I got so many ideas hitting me for this stupid thing. It's crazy.
So it should be.
So we always got to slow down because the production of the art is nowhere near as fast as the production of the scripts.
No.
So, and it sucks because we'll write something. I'll be like, man, I really want to see this page.
Yes. Well, what's bad is like all of us, you know, we get all the pictures, you know, they'll send us the drawings and the sketches. And I got to train my mind back. Oh yeah, that's right. We wrote that because we're already like 2 issues ahead in the majority of them. But it's good. You know, we want to be ahead, you know, we want to prepare for that writer's block we get.
Yep. I mean, the way I want to do it is I basically want to have it to where we can write everything we need to write for the year in the first 3 months, and then I don't have to worry about writing anymore for the rest of the year, unless I pick up a writing gig.
Bring the Coca-Cola IV in. I'm done for the year.
No. You say that, and then all we're going to do is come up with another book to put out. You know
Yeah,
it.
I know.
You know it.
I know. We'll come up with another
We've
book.
already discussed about like 5 other books anyway.
Mary Machine Gun versus the Human Hunters.
Oh,
That'd be a interesting one.
that's not fair because Mary will win because he owns the company.
Yeah. She wins. Why? Because I said so.
Yes, I get vetoed.
Oh,
So what you're saying is, with this many stories always going out from Atrocity, I can like invite you guys up back to the Fate Cast whenever I want. You'll have something for me.
Oh yeah,
Next year
Excellent.
for sure.
That's great.
For sure.
because I think next year we're trying to do one every 2 to 3 months if we can.
Yep, we'll have 6 books next year, so it'll
Well,
be
it's-
one every 2 to 3 months.
One of
Yeah.
my favorite things about that, I had you guys on. It was a great episode. I had a lot of fun talking to you. But then immediately after, I get a message from my co-host who got busy, of course, and he's like, "Now we got to bring him back on because they just seem cool." And I'm like, oh, "There you go."
Well, thank you.
Yeah,
Yeah,
we'll have
we
another
appreciate
show
that.
at some point. I liked having you guys on. You're really interesting. And then we had even more time chatting in the off air. So
Yeah,
Can't go too wrong. Can't go wrong.
much like you can't go wrong with Human Hunters.
That's right. You can't go wrong if you buy Human Hunters. Back it today.
14 hours still? Are we still on 14?
Yeah,
yeah. We're gonna sit here and talk till it hits 13.
There we go.
got 11 minutes.
That is about right.
TikTok.
TikTok. That place sucks. What? Nope. Cesspool.
Yeah, because I think our next 2 books we're going to be having the
Ninja
Our
Bimbo's
Ninja.
book. Yep, the Teenage Ninja Bimbo's book. And
Is
then-
that name
Mary
back
Third.
on it now?
yeah, I decided to go ahead and keep it because Facebook didn't seem to care, and hopefully Twitter won't care. Kickstarter won't care.
That's awesome.
Hey, I'm just telling you for the record, I never wanted to change it.
Yeah, I know. I'm the one that got cold feet because the people were getting all like Kickstarter was getting all spastic there for a minute and was like
Yep.
hammered a couple of my friends' campaigns, and I'm like, Oh boy, over what?
You know me. I'm like, damn the man. Do it anyway.
I
follows-
had countless talks with Max about that.
Yeah.
Well, you're not exactly somebody who follows the rules. First off, so
No, but I was like, man, it got to the point. It's like, well, Max was like, why don't you post it first and see what happens?
Yeah,
So I did. I said, okay, give me the page, blah blah blah, and I put the fucking bimbos from space, and nothing happened. But Max had such a rough time on Facebook with his previous account.
yeah.
That no matter what Max did, Max was getting flagged for everything.
now why would you
Max
risk
kinda
the
had to do, like,
Niobe?
that fucking hard, reboot, fucking come back in a new account and seems to be okay. You know what I mean?
Well, that's because
Yeah.
Max has won in several countries.
Right?
now, why would you risk the Niobe account? That's what Rich is for. We have
Because I
him
knew,
posted in case you get banned.
because I knew nothing would happen.
Nothing happens to Larry. His accounts are fine. He can go and stream and play copyrighted music, and they'll just shut him down and they'll turn off the stream. But if I go on there and just talk about my comic book, I get turned into some sort of like internet pariah.
That's Retro and I. We get freaking like flagged within minutes of our videos going live with like copyright music or anything that's not even relevant. It's ridiculous how fast
I'm
we get hit.
grandfathered in. I'm in a previous package.
Because your past Twitch channel got hit, didn't it, there, Rich?
It got shut down. Yep.
Yeah, and I had Sam on from Sinopa, and I think within 5 minutes of me playing Concrete Blonde, I got a copyright strike. I was like,
Wow.
"Are you kidding me?"
I'll tell you, I think like the guys that run Twitch and Facebook and YouTube and shit, they just really like what I do. Like they'll never tell me that they watch. But yeah, this guy's all right, little guy. That's
They
It's a
watch.
personal connection.
They watch the Nobby show. He doesn't ever show up on the viewer list because they're watching from the admin panel.
They're all sitting in their office. We like that Barry Biggins guy. He's really funny. Just enough not to,
We can never tell anyone that we actually find this stuff funny. So
he writes that Biobi.
Ryobi.
Niobe.
Spelled rye
Niobe.
bread.
Yobi.
Speaking of which, I got the final 3 pages.
Oh,
They're not inked yet, but he was like, this is what I want to do, and I approved them. So, basically, we're pretty much getting near to the tail end of being done. So there's that.
with Origins, right? Or Origins.
Yeah,
Yeah.
36 pages, dude. It was a long endeavor. Started it back in September, and even before that, maybe.
That's why I feel bad for Fernando because like the first Mary Machine Gun book was like 32 pages.
Wow.
The second one was 40 pages, I think.
Yeah.
He did it all by himself.
Well, the third one, what's the third one's? Is the third one when we change the page number, or is that still? I can't remember now.
Third was like 32 or 34 pages, I think.
Yeah, because I think we were over 30.
Yeah. And then the last one's 48 pages.
Nice.
So there's no room for adding anything into that one.
No, I mean that's about as big as you're gonna get until you have to sort of change how the format of the book.
Yeah,
is, you know what I mean?
so you got to get the.
After that, you're
so-
starting to become like a trade paperback.
Yep.
You know what I mean? Like
That's really what it is. It goes to perfect bound instead of saddle stitch.
exactly.
So basically, our trade paperbacks will be an encyclopedia.
Omnibus.
Omnibus. I don't know. I was looking at some of those and I was like thinking, okay, so Mary Machine Gun's first trade paperback should have like, I think it's like 176 pages of story or something like
Yep.
that. So I looked at a book that's 176 pages and it's only like this thick. It's not that big.
Yeah.
Well, a lot of it's the paper, though. I mean, you use really quality paper. That's going to make it a little bit thicker.
That's true. I mean, our books are thicker than most books that come just from Marvel or DC.
Speaking of Human Hunters, we have a lot better paper when you actually get that book.
Yeah.
That's a shame for me. That's going to get the digital.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you get the digital. That's good.
Oh yeah, I'm going to read that. I'm going to.
I got a tablet. The wife got me a tablet for Christmas, and I saw it, so I got it already. So, because I wanted to start reading some digital stuff because I wanted to maybe kind of connect with that customer.
We can't
demographic.
talk anymore. That's sacrilege, Max. I'm leaving. Bye.
Mr. Comic Store going, go to hell.
I'm actually sitting in my physical comic store, and you're going to give me that shit?
just so I could get into the mindset of the digital
See,
person.
my,
And to
my
be
side
honest,
of that?
what I like about it is being able to zoom in on the bubbles because my eyes suck now.
Yeah, sure. It's the bubbles. It begins with a B, but I don't think it's the bubbles.
The bouffant.
It's
That's what he's talking about. The hair.
It's
The
the
bouffant.
two letters
The
that make
bouffant,
up
yeah, the-
Impact Wrestling.
Yeah.
No, I like the digital as an option. So I oftentimes when I buy these things, I like library editions or like I go for backup tiers because I skip like the first two, buy them digital so I can sit and read them. Then I'm like, now I really want to get a collector's version of this.
Yeah,
So it's a really good option. Plus also the shipping crap that's going on too. So
yeah, that's all crazy.
yeah. I kind of wish, like, it's funny, I have good copies of Niobe in my drawer here, but I need, like, reader copies or digital copies so I can actually enjoy them.
Wow. Man,
Well, Larry can hook you up with digital copy, I'm sure.
Oh, yeah, I'm sure he can. It's going to probably be part of the whole, pizza night.
Well, what you're telling me is you haven't read them yet, John.
No,
And
I've read them. I just,
Oh.
I every time I touch that, you know which cover I'm talking about. Every time I touch it, I'm like, oh, I got to be careful.
Well, that's when you got to be like the action figures, one to read, one to open.
That's the idea. Of it, yeah.
Yep.
I used to buy comics that way, especially if I knew it was going to actually be something that would be worth money. If I knew it was a first appearance of a character or whatever, there would be, one for me and one sort of that you don't touch in case you do go ahead and sell that later on down the road, sort of stuff.
I do the same thing. I've always done that. Like the Death of Superman, I bought 2 of everything when it came out.
Yeah, exactly.
Nice.
How many of those Sentinels did you buy?
Sentinels?
Yeah.
We get to talk about action figures now?
Was this Robotech? What are we talking about?
Okay, well, all I'm going to say is the maximum you could buy was 5. Or I'd have probably bought more of those damn things.
And he tapped a friend on the shoulder, and another friend said, "You're buying these for me."
He's actually
Almost.
finally got them.
I actually finally got them. They're freaking worth every penny.
They're,
You didn't leave me lots of room. I was going to say, what, you finally got friends? That's amazing.
Hasbro.
Hey, I do have friends. I pay Max all the time to hang out with me.
Doing better than me.
I mean, granted, he's asleep most of the time, but he's at least in the chat room.
You make money for this shit? Fuck.
Yeah.
I get appearance fees.
I
And I
just start
I
getting,
just show up and take a nap, and people like, look at him sleep. It's amazing.
I just start
Like,
charging
what?
a cameo fee.
Yes.
You're going to have to start paying me. That's what it is. You appear on my show, you're going to pay me, Rich. That's your cameo fee.
No, I'll get paid because I'm the cameo.
There were people that were actually
Try
that
that.
mystical that were like that, like just like small time indie guys who were trying to charge fees to appear on people's shows. I'm like, you're out of your fucking skull.
That's
You
so
should be
stupid.
lucky enough that they're even willing to have you on the show, so you can go on there and promote your stuff. And then you're trying to
Well,
have it for a
That's the same thing with the comic conventions. I mean, I understand a lot of these guys make their money, off they're selling their signatures. But I mean, when you got some of these guys like William Shatner, who's multimillionaires, and then they're like, "Oh, and I also need $25 for me to write my name on a paper for you."
$25. Shit costs like
No, he
$100.
costs.
yeah.
He's up. I think he was 50 last time he was here.
The cool thing, when I met McFarlane was he would take a picture with you, no charge. He would sign 2 items, no charge.
Nice.
And he would sit and talk with you. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
It was great. I mean, if you wanted more stuff signed, you had to sort of like, go back at the end of the line and wait all over again. But he would do it, But I mean, we're talking high profile artist, high profile creator, just signing stuff for free.
Yeah, not charging
Yeah.
for the finisher.
Well, that's like my favorite writer of all times is Roy Thomas. I've always been a huge Roy Thomas fan back in the day. And I had the pleasure of meeting him this year because he finally came to our local Planet Comic Con, which is one of my favorite cons, in the nation, and I go to a lot of them. But when all he had was a jar, and he'd sign whatever you want, and he just wanted a donation to the Heroes Fund that they put on. And he's like, "Hey, do you want pictures?" I'm like, "Really?" And he's like, "Yeah, let's get pictures." And he sat there and visited with me, and I'm like, this is a guy that worked side by side with Stan Lee for majority of the career. This is the guy that Stan Lee, when he stepped away, said, "Hey, you're taking over Marvel from me." And he's standing there going, "Yeah, just donate, to a charity cause, and I'm just signing all this stuff for you."
That's
I mean, that's what I appreciate.
That's a good personality.
That's
right there.
cool to have.
Yeah. Yeah. Wow, we just got serious for a minute.
Yeah.
Somebody talk about boobs, quick.
Human hunters.
There we go.
Well, once again, we're talking about why Max can actually, what is it? You can focus in with your tablet.
Yeah.
Bobble.
Yes, for that Impact Wrestling.
Uh,
Oh, and we're at 13 hours left.
Oh,
Yep.
look at
All right. We've got 13 hours to go. 132 backers at 45.70. So tomorrow morning at 10 a.m. Central Time, this thing gets closed out. And
Yep.
then we begin the waiting period for Kickstarter to issue out the dollars, and then we fulfill.
That's how it works, brother.
Ooh.
As your
Nope.
one said, it's the final countdown.
Yeah.
And that's one thing, to let everyone know, I know it's the last time, last few hours, but this book is already completed. It's already done, inked, everything is just ready to print. That's one thing I have to give a shout out to Max and his whole work ethic. He makes sure everything is done before this ever even goes out.
Yep.
There's not going to be the only delay is us getting the money turned around and us getting the stuff printed. And then we start our assembly line and we start mailing it out.
Sweet.
Because now he's roped me into that now.
Hey, you've got to. You were quick. You bag and board fast. It's like you've done it a couple times.
Yeah, it's kind of like, maybe I should work in a comic shop or something.
Nobody goes to those things.
Wow.
Burn. I was just there
Wow.
yesterday, man.
I'm joking. Now I'm the asshole.
That means you're a nobody, Larry.
Well, I was there yesterday. I picked
See,
up
I've lost another potential friend. I have no friends.
Time to break out the wall and start paying Max again, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
the wedding issue where she gets married, covered by R.B. White, and then I got Hell Witch, Colette Turner cover, and I got Joseph Michael Linzer's cover for the Invincible Red Sonja.
Nice.
I love me some Linsner. I have almost every Dom book he's ever written.
I try and go through the back issues at my LCS every so often to see if they get any. But sometimes they'll get a random collection and they'll put that stuff out.
I got a whole bunch of the original stuff. If you need some, give me a shout out later.
I will. I will.
Cool. Making deals and spinning wheels.
Oh no, I'm always willing to hook somebody up with some Cry for Dawn.
Cool. All right. Well, we are at the end of the hour, so that is the end of the show for the day. So, as we said, Human Hunters, 132 backers, 13 hours to go. Jump on it. Get it while you can. I mean, if you're, as Larry said, if you are a wait to the last minute type of person, this is the last minute.
Yep.
So,
Take
so
the
hop
shot.
on it. Yeah. Johnny, where can they find you?
If you want to find me, I'm at I got my Facebook for my store, Brute Squad Entertainment. You can also find me just Johnny Reed out there on Facebook. If you want to email me, you can also find me at johnny.reed at Atrocity Press.
Yep. It is atrocitypress.com.
Yeah, you can find me through there. I'm sure once we get the website all revamped. I think that was the plan on getting everybody out there.
Yep. All right.
And the one thing I do want to take 1 minute, I do want to thank everyone that has backed this project, everyone that has supported us, everyone that's had us on a podcast, everyone that, shared a link, pushed it out there. It's really great to see people passionate about something that we are so passionate about. We have the top, the artwork is great. Our inkers are great. The lettering, everything has come together on this. And I can't say thank you enough for everybody that's either worked on it or tried to share it or just spread the word. So thank you guys.
Okay. That's awesome. And Larry, where can they find you at, man?
Right here, man.
Right here.
Right.
What, you can't see me? The Niobe Comic Brothers, pretty much on everything now. Like, you know, the Instagrams, the YouTubes, the Twitters, you know, the Facebooks. But what I, you know, you guys are going to, you know, get your $5,000, I predict.
Yep.
That means cheerleader image will be unlocked, I think, right?
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep.
There we go. But also get Niobe at your local comic shop on December the 8th. That's been a confirmed date.
Whoa. Confirmed by Ben.
Well, confirmed by Diamond.
Well,
Nice.
So it's December 8th, Wednesday, December 8th, new comic book day, exciting comics 17. Bring Niobe home, get that Randy Green cover in your life, and check us out. And, you know, if you like it, buy the rest of them, and, you know, keep an eye out for Kickstarters in 2022.
All righty. And then next up, we got Richard. Where can they find you?
You can find me on YouTube on youtube.com/c/Retro Game Warrior. Also on the Book of Faces. Just look up Retro Game Warrior. I got the official Facebook page. I'm on the Twitter. I'm getting back on the Twitch, so I'm gonna have the itch. And also, I'm still working on the script for my first comic.
Sweet. Big Daddy Bowser.
Find me at BigDaddyBowser.f8 on Instagram, and tomorrow I will be live over on the FateCast, so that is twitch.tv/F8Cast.
All right. You can find me mostly on Facebook. It's Max DeVille on Facebook, or you can find me at Mary Machine Gun on any of the social machine. Any of the social networks.
Social Machine Gun? Yeah.
Social Machine
Social
Gun.
Machine Gun. That's good.
I told you he'd forget her name.
Yep. The social networks is at Mary Machine Gun.
Right.
All right. Well, thank you guys for coming in. Thank you guys for backing it. Thank you guys for doing everything you can. And we will see you sometime at the beginning of next year. Peace.
Sweet.
Peace.
Peace.
In the Middle East.